Hello again guys, and welcome back to another brand new video with me, Tom from The Honest Meeple. Today we are unboxing this very weighty, very beautiful looking, awesome box. This is Too Many Bones Undertow from Chip Theory Games. I am so excited to get into this box because my goodness, is the production value cranked up to 11. So join me as I unbox this incredible game. Right, we're all sat down and we are ready to crack open this box of goodies. For those that aren't aware, Too Many Bones is essentially a dice building RPG that came out back in, I believe it was 2017. Undertow is the standalone expansion for this, and the key thing with Chip Theory Games is that they really put their all into quality and production value, and I really mean that. If you've checked out the Shut Up and Sit Down review of Too Many Bones, you will understand what I mean. This is a 1 to 2 player, I don't want to say variant, but it essentially is the core Too Many Bones system. However, it's only 2 characters, and you have the different baddies, different challenges, and new characters. And I really wanted to get my hands on the main game. Unfortunately, it is being reprinted currently. They have just run a Kickstarter for, I believe it's Splice and Dice, an expansion. However, Undertow is still available, and I grabbed myself a copy. So, that is enough of me talking. Let's take a look on the back of the box. So I'm going to read this upside down, a bit of a challenge. But the 7 tyrants have been defeated. You'd think the Gearlock Council would be satisfied, but it seems there's a dark current running beneath Delore. I think. Duster, previously accused of being a tyrant, must work with her new companion, Stanza, to head down the Cibron River. I'm reading this upside down again, apologies. In search of help, answers, and the means to expose and defeat the council. So if you're not aware, these are Gearlocks. These are the characters that you're going to be playing as during the game. You've got the 2 Gearlocks that are available in this game. Now, as I'm picking this up, I am going to just bring these in quickly, just so you can see that. I'm going to turn them on because I could not believe how heavy this thing was. But we're going to do it now. It's that. I cannot believe that this is, it's 3.25 kilos of game. It's not the biggest box, so you're going to get a lot of game in this. But yeah, I was excited by the weight. So yeah, you've got the box contents. You have character battle mats, skill stat and battle dice. The dice are like the awesome bit of this. You've got encounter and campaign cards, trove and loot cards, baddie and gearlock chips, health chips, reference sheets, dice storage trays, chip storage trays, PVC card boxes, and a rule book. Again, you don't want to hear me talking, you want to see me unboxing. So let's open this up and see what is inside. Huzzah, look at that. So you've got really nice spot UV on the Too Many Bones, on the Undertow, and on Chip Theory Games and the designers. So it's designed by Adam Carlson and Josh Carlson, and as I say, it's the standalone expansion, but can be played by itself. For 1 to 2, you can add in new characters to play, obviously more as well. Oh my days! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Even the inside is just. This is what dreams are made of. So we'll get back to that in a minute. I'm going to pop that to one side. I'm going to pop the scales on there. So this is the rule book. To see what's under. So here is the rule book. This is version 2.1. Now, what this game does, it takes everything that was core to Too Many Bones. It does tweak a few things, and apparently it does run a little better as a game. Don't quote me on that. I don't know because I haven't played it, but that is, from what I can read, is the thing. So you're going to have a lot of art in this game, a lot of artwork, and I'm looking forward to that. So you have the setup, the objective of the game. What we're looking at in terms of page count, you're looking at 40 pages. 40 pages of rule book, but it is a bit of a delight. Oh no! Dun dun dun! My page is ripped. Hey ho. It happens. It's not the end of the world. You've got so these are the gear lock mats, the Baddie Chips that you're going to be using. So it's kind of dice and chips, the main kind of components in this game. And then you've got the cards as well, of course. You've got Crown Mech Tyrants, the battle mat, which way you're going to be moving and taking on the villains, the battle setup, just loot, lock picking, miscellaneous bits and pieces, artwork on every page. Oh, stop and read. Oh, right, okay, I'm guessing that's going to be the campaign bit there. So yeah, you've got a campaign mode. And easing into Undertow, so just a few tips and tricks. We won't go on any further. So there's a little quote here. What are you doing back here? Were you expecting something? There's nothing here but some feeble human names. They appear to be insignificant and of little import. History will forget these fools the same way it forgets all humans. They are a weak and cowardly race, lacking the grey matter to contribute anything to our burgeoning society. Pay no attention to these imbeciles. They are simply simple-minded wretches who have wasted your time. Find something else to entertain your pitiful mind. I imagine a simple riddle would be enough. Nobulus grins. Brilliant. I love that. So yeah, that is the rule book. As I say, just unfortunate that I've got a little tear. I don't know why it's just that one page. How weird. Worse things have happened. So we also have a little product catalogue. The stock paper. This is beautiful. So as you can see that, yeah. So that's the expansion that's been recently kickstarted. Splice and Dice, and lots of other things in there. Their other big game is Cloud Spy. That's currently on Kickstarter now. Go and check that out. I'll pop a link down in the description below. Right. Oh wow, 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 wow. Okay. We'll start with this box here. So these are, I think the best way to describe these chip boxes, oh my days, is if you've played or have Fog of Love, that is the same kind of plastic. It's thick plastic on there. So you have, these are the wound tokens, I believe. You know what? I'm gonna, just so I know exactly what I'm talking about, I'm going to get this out. Yeah, so these are the health chips. Now, one thing I've noticed on their website is that you can get these upgraded. And it is definitely something I'm going to look at getting when they have stock of it, because apparently it just makes it you get more of a tactile feel. So these are just kind of, they're basic plastic chips. There's no weight to them. Actually, see, I knew the scales would come in handy. So yeah, you can kind of, you can hear the sound. They're nice, but they're not the same quality chips that you're going to be getting with the other things. So that's when I come on to these chips here. So these are the lane markers. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. These are weighted chips. These are like your casino chips. You can hear the difference in noise when you use them. So out of interest, I'm intrigued to see how much they weigh. So a single chip like that weighs, is it even showing a number? Yeah. So these are 4 grams. 4 gram chips. Put that on there, and yeah, you've got 11, 12 gram? Yeah, 11, 12 gram chips for the larger ones. So these, the health chips become that weight in that upgrade pack. But, as I say, it's not a problem for me. I do not mind, but I certainly think just for the sake of having that tactile feel, I would get the upgraded chips. I never thought I'd be weighing components. But yeah, I'm going to unbox all of these. So I think you get 65 in total of the health chips. And that was bound to happen at some point during this unboxing. There we go. So you get 65 of those, and they go in with the lane markers. Like so. Lovely box that says Chip Theory Games on it there. Really nice. Keeps it nice and safe. So that is box number 1 of chip goodness. We'll go with box number 2 of chip goodness. Oh wow. Okay, so this stack is of the normal weighted chips, and we're going to check out how much it weighs. It's weighing 267 grams. Wow. So yeah, again, all the other chips in here, I believe, are normal kind of casino weighted chips. So, and the print on them is just it's beautiful. Everything about this game, all the production value has just been like. So when I unbox Parks over on the Zatu page, Parks is a beautiful game, especially in terms of production value. Unfortunately, I think the production value kind of outstrips the gameplay in some aspects. This is going to be different, I would imagine. But the production value there was beautiful. This is just a step further. So these are kind of wreckage and obstacle chips. You've got these brown ones. And then you've also got all the bandits. These are the kind of baddie tokens. I believe there you've got 18 1-point baddies, 5 3-point baddies, 5 they're Krellin baddies, and then mech baddies, 12 5-point baddies. So these are the, I think so they're the. It's going to focus. Ooh. Pop it behind my hand. So these are the Baddie Chips. So you've got the point value on the back, and you've got that there. You've also got 20-point baddies like this. So you can see that there. Looking awesome. These chips you can see in the light there. Glossy finish, beautifully done, and a really, really, really good weight to them. You know, I don't want to say every game that feels weighty is a good game. This definitely makes for a good game. I haven't even played it yet. I'm interested to see how this plays solo. I've seen a lot of people, especially in this lockdown, playing it solo. So yeah, I think that's going to be one of my challenges, to start a campaign solo. If I can get into this damn packaging. There we go. So again, these are more of the baddie tokens. Absolutely loads of them, but all looking really nice. I'm just going to focus on there, yeah. Oof. Loads of them. Focus, please focus. No, it's not having any of it. So there's another stack of them. Pop those on there. And we are getting to the good bit, because we have the gear lock tokens as well. So the spoiler alert, these are quite difficult to open. So you've got even more baddie tokens. I won't go through all of those. Oh my god, he looks mean. Look at that. I want this one to focus, because this one. So you got him. turn over. Boom. You don't want him. Looks like he's going to eat your face off. An abomination. Ah, yeah, I see. So yeah, you've got the same with this one here. It's like a kind of oh, I can't even find my words because I'm trying to get it to focus. It's a dragon, basically. See there. So I'm guessing these must be the 20-point monsters because they look mean. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe they're just baddies. Hey ho. Right. Ah no, no, they're the tyrants. So you're going to be fighting the tyrants. They're not the baddies. They're the tyrants. There's 6 tyrants, I believe. We'll get to those in a minute when we get to the cards. And then you have. Oh. Ah, so you've got a selection. So you have this chip here. This is one of the gear locks. There's one gear lock. That's 2 gear locks. You also then have a companion as well, which goes with, of course, the pink gear lock. And then that's just the day marker, basically over the turns. Keeps track of that. So I'm going to leave those in there. So that is the second box of chips. So now onto the cards. Oh my god, there's just more and more stuff. Silica gel, don't eat that. So I'm going to keep, don't worry, I'm not throwing that away, I'm going to keep it. So yeah, let's go in here. Lovely PVC card cases. Oh, lovely opening of the card. Oh my days, that card stock. Oh, are they plastic cards? They certainly feel like it. Oh, right. Another case, as I say, again, my favourite type of opening. Look at that. Makes it easy. So you've got campaign cards there. Oh my days, these cards are... I think they are plastic. They're a plastic stock. We'll focus on here, please. Come on. But yeah, they're unbelievable. I'm blown away by this. Just the sheer quality of it. But yeah. Right, I'll need to check that. So that's various decks. So you've got Encounters. There's, well, loads of Encounters, which I don't really want to spoil. Special Encounters. You've got the epilogues for the campaigns. Those campaigns there. You then have more campaign cards. The day counter, which is placed there to begin your journey. Oh, look at that artwork. Look at that card art. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. You've got Tyrant Encounters. I'm guessing I'm going to come across. Yeah, so here we go. These are the Tyrant cards, as you can see there. So you've got the Goblin Queen, Colossum. I believe that is Colossum. You then have Barnacle. You then have Nobulus. And then you finally have Volkesh. I'm going to go with Volkesh on that one. But yeah, they're the tyrants you'll be fighting. Oh, you also have him. He's the abomination, and apparently he only speaks in binary code. So yeah, then you've got weapons, loot. You've got even more loot. Oh, but those cards, I've never felt plastic cardstock like that. Like, wow. Wow, wow. Right. Enough of me going on like a madman. let's take a look in here. Right, so we've got 4 trays of dice. Now these dice are going to be used, these are the, you've got attack, defense, and I believe these are kind of like effect dice as well in here. So this is kind of like your general supply. And just to give you an idea of what we're looking at here, again, like they're just beautiful. The dice are, again, kind of like a real statement piece. So you've got 16 defense, 10 attack, 8 effect dice. I'm guessing there's some lock picking dice in there as well. Round markers, etc. And they look, no, they look like, they're the baddie dice. That's kind of like a general supply. I mean, even these aren't the same plastic as the other ones, but they're really, really nice. So the other one is the Gearlock dice. I can get this open without spilling it everywhere. So these are going to be specific to your 2 Gearlocks. Obviously the colours are the same colours as the actual Gearlock chips. But again, let's just take a couple out there. Again, you've got that just beautiful dice. If you are a fan of custom dice in games, you're going to love these. This is like pinnacle stuff, this. Yeah, amazing. So you've got a whole, well, there's 32 in that tray. They are those, and then we have the more general dice again. Slightly smaller. So you've got this is a marker. I think it's like a stone. And then these are your you've got lock picking dice here. I think, yeah, lock picking dice, and other dice, which I can't see on the book unless they're on another page. I don't know. I think there's some loot dice as well. This is just a random D6. You've also got a round marker as well. Again, beautiful. And a nice tray to store those in. So that is nearly everything except for these player mats. Wow. It just doesn't stop. And I don't want it to. So these are the player mats. Wow. They are essentially, if you have like a fabric mouse mat, this is what you're going to have. This is the feel of it. Stitched to the sides, looking beautiful. And yeah, these are your 2 Gearlocks that you're going to be playing as. You have Stanza and you have Duster. 2 very different characters. I would go into detail, but I don't know much around the story. This is something that I'm going to have to look into, and I will go into when I do a review on this. But yeah, they play apparently very differently. Of course, Duster has a companion, a pretty mean-looking wolf, and Stanza has a very trusty musical instrument, a guitar by the looks of it. But yeah, essentially you'll be dice building, increasing your stats, and kind of taking actions throughout the game to try and defeat these tyrants. And yeah, you're going to be putting dice in here, and these mats are just, oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So they're the Gearlock mats, and then you also have the battle mat. The battle mat is here. So you'll be placing the, oh, it's double-sided. So you'll be placing chips on here, you'll be moving and attacking on here. You've got a thing for dice, I think, up at the top. And of course you have the other side as well. So that is that. And I think we're getting to the bottom of the box because, oh, there is loot. Oh, right. A I meant to find that there? I'll roll with it anyway. Oh, it's got a little sticker on it. It's meant to be stuck there. Interesting. Right, so these are the kind of player aids that you're going to be using for your gear locks. It gives you the icons, what they mean. So this one's for Duster. So you've got all the kind of dice that you'll be using, the dice icon key, various bits and pieces, kind of like the little shortened abbreviations, kind of what they mean. And then you have the backup plan. So this is essentially what you'll be doing throughout the campaign. You've got, by the looks of it, a build start guide, which has a little YouTube symbol, which means you'll probably go on YouTube and find out how to do it. I know Chip Theory Games have put out videos on each of the characters, or most of them at least, so it will explain the character to you. It gives you definitions of the effects that the dice do, and then obviously the details that will be critical in your campaign. Same with Stanza. You've got all of the dice icon keys. You've got the backup plan breakdown at the back. And then you've got a more general reference guide as well. This is printed on the same plastic stock as the cards. And I'm loving it. I am loving it. So that is everything. Oh no, they have to go that way. In Too Many Bones, Undertow. Look at it. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I've never ever handled such a highly produced game in all my life. It's stunning. It really is. Everything from the artwork to the production value, just everything about this game screams quality. I obviously haven't played it, so I cannot comment on the gameplay. However, I personally have not seen a negative review for Too Many Bones. As I say, I've always kind of had my eye on this, and I'm glad it's finally in my possession so I can actually try it out. So a review will be coming soon. Apologies for the length of this unboxing, however, I had to do this game justice. That was a delightful unboxing experience. So I hope you've enjoyed it too, and it's given you an idea of what to expect in the box and kind of why these games are. I'll go back. You cannot buy this at retail. This has to be bought directly from Chip Theory Games. The reason for that is there's no middleman. Because if there was a middleman, the cost of this would skyrocket. It would be far too expensive because at the end of the day, Chip Theory Games are putting a lot of money into the production value. It's going to cost a lot to produce. If you then have to add on costs for sending it to a retailer, I can go into all specifics, but essentially selling direct from Chip Theory Games makes it cheaper for them. They're making more profit from it, and they're able to keep the cost low for the end user, us, the gamers. So I completely get that, and you know what? It was worth every penny. Just for the production value alone. We'll see how much game I get out of it. But yeah, you'll have to wait and see for that review. But thank you very much for joining me at the table. I hope you will join me again for another video. There are a few coming up in the next couple of weeks, so do look out for those. And as always, guys, I will see you all next time.